Hey YouTube. Alright, anybody who's watched my videos knows that they do contain some decent information, but the quality kind of sucks. So, as you see, this is probably not going to be the greatest. I've got some cleaning stuff on the floor here, and the lighting's not the best. But if you get anything out of it, that's the important thing. Let me first show you this incredibly... Let me zoom in. This is important. See that? I don't know if you can see that name on there. What does it say? Fretrest. I got this wonderful guitar stand from Guitar Center. This thing cost about $20. That's a piece of crap. Yes, it is a piece of crap. I got it when I bought my awesome Ibanez mahogany solid top. I think it's AC240 acoustic guitar. And what happened is last week, let me put this thing back in the stand. What happened is last week I went over to my mom's house, and I was in the backyard doing a barbecue, and I put this guitar in the stand, this wonderfully crappy garbage stand that cost me $20. And I was worried about the stand when I bought it. I kept on saying, go back on Amazon, spend $12 and buy a good A-frame thing that is $8 cheaper and more sturdy. But yeah, I put the guitar on the stand, and it looked like, it appeared that it was seated properly, and obviously it wasn't. And I turned to look at the barbecue, and I heard this nice big boom. And what happened? What happened then? My guitar fell on the ground. Okay, this beautiful guitar. You can see the strings over there. I'm going to do some zooming in work here so you can see what happened. Let's zoom in if I can. Is that going to zoom in? Yeah, you can see it over there. The headstock completely broke off the guitar. Sorry about the zoom in work, but let me zoom in over here. That's the headstock. A fairly good clean break. Yeah, there's some chips of wood over there, but a fairly good break, I guess. Let me turn this to the side a little bit so you can see. Let's look at the back. Not too much damage to the finish. There's definitely some chipped wood over there, but overall, I guess for a wood break, it's fairly clean. Let's go back up. Sorry about the zoom in, but I need to do this to so you can see what's going on. The back, that is definitely a nice break over there for wood. Let's look at the front. It's getting caught on the stand. The strings are caught on the stand. I hate the stand. All right, sorry. Okay, let's get this guitar back in the stand. I hope it doesn't break again while I'm recording. That would be a disaster if this thing fell. Okay, so I wanted to find out, is something like this repairable? And from what I understand, yes, you can repair these things. So I went out and bought what I am told will be needed to do some repairs. And let me show you what I've got here. And got a screwdriver, which I'm going to use to remove the... What are those? Tuning pegs, tuning keys, whatever they are. Got a C-clamp. Don't know if I'm going to need that. Oh, where's that other thing that I bought? I bought this glue. Let me zoom in. This is important. It's called PL Premium. Now, I was told you could use the 3X, but I spent the extra $5 and bought the 8X. And that says, let's zoom in on it, it says 8 times stronger than ordinary construction adhesives. I hope that's zoomed in so you can see it. I don't know how well the autofocus is working. Maybe not too good. No, everyone's getting dizzy and sick. There we go. Okay, so PL Premium cost me about $7. And I got the C-clamp from somewhere else. And then I'm told that to clean it up, you got to use mineral spirits. I guess that's the same as paint thinner. I probably could have bought this much cheaper in a bigger can, but it cost me about $8 or $7 for this can of mineral spirits. And what they say is that when you put this glue on, you need to wipe this stuff up on the outside of the guitar pretty fast, or else it's going to be a pain in the ass to remove, and you're going to have to sand it down and make a huge mess. Alright, hold on. Sorry about this. Where's that clamp? Ah! The miracle of editing I might have to use here. And then the other thing, I don't know if I'm going to need it, but I spent the $10 and I bought this. Oop, how am I zooming? Zooming in the wrong direction, making everybody sick. I spent $10 and I bought this quick clamper thing, which I might need to hold the body together. Alright, I also have 2 screws that I might use. I don't know yet. 2 screws that I might use. I might drill a hole in 2 locations just to clamp this thing down, besides using the clamp. I will try that on the video, and then I'll decide if I'm going, if the wood, if there's enough support for these 2 pieces of wood so that I can just clamp it together without it moving, or if I'm going to need to use a pilot hole type thing with some screws in there to make sure that the 2 pieces are lined up perfectly before I put the glue on there and then clamp it down. So that's all for now. I'm going to stop the video, and then I'll go back and continue recording and edit all this stuff together. Hopefully this will come out with some educational knowledge for everybody, and it will work in the end. That's it. Alright, I am back. Let's get this zoomed in. Yeah, it's probably going to be a long video like all my others, but that's okay. What I'm going to do first, I've never repaired a broken headstock before, so this is the first time for me. And if it works, it will hopefully be a good video for anyone else trying to do this. First step, I'm going to use my handy-dandy tool here to remove the strings. I don't know how good that's coming out. I don't know how great the lighting is. Looks like crap on the monitor, but the videos usually come out better. Okay, so yeah, that just makes it a little easier to remove these pegs over here, or whatever the hell you call them. Okay, so one's out. The number 6 string. Yeah, only one of the strings broke. I think the number 1 string broke, snapped when this whole thing went flying to the ground. Which kind of sucks, because it'd be nice if I could have a whole set of strings. Wouldn't have to buy a new set, but oh, don't want that guitar to go falling on the ground now, do I? Alright, usually I do this thing with the guitar laying on a bed. It's a lot easier to get more leverage. Oh. Wow, I don't like that. That kind of wobbling around over inside there. Not good. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark that, because I don't want this thing to fall out, and then I won't really remember which way it went in. So, little marker showing the red mark on the left side goes to the red mark on the left side. Alright, let's try to pull this thing out. Get this. Alright, good. Don't want to break these things. Get the number 5 string out. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to edit all this stuff out, or if I'm just going to post this thing with a nice long 2-hour video of everything I do. Alright. Number 4 string is out. So we're almost done. We're halfway done with this mess. Wow, those are stuck. Those are really in there. Number 3 string is done. Maybe I'll take that out of there. Do I want to pull that out? Yeah, well, there's a nice little line where they marked it as they put it in, maybe? I don't know. Is that red line there? Red line there. I'm going to mark that a little better. Always good to mark what you're working on. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm just collecting all my stuff on this front door carpet as I'm working. Number 2 string. And I'll go 1 string. Man, this is going to be a long video. Alright, so all the strings are out. And then I'm sure that was fun to watch me do. But, hey, I watch YouTube videos all the time. They are kind of fun. You just watch them and relax as you watch them and listen to the person ramble on. Alright, so what we've got now is the headstock is left. And what I'm going to do is... Alright, that's the number 6 string on the bottom right. So it's going to be 6. I'm going to mark this. 6, 5. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Oh, that's okay. 5, 4, 3. I think that's right. 2, 1. I think that's right. Yeah, well, better be or I'm screwed. But what you do now is you get a screwdriver and see there's screws over there? There's screws over there. You start taking out these screws and you remove your tuning pegs. Maybe you want to have a little area to put all your screws and the pegs. Okay. I'm sure this is fun watching me do this. I thought there were 2 screws on that held these things on. I don't know. Find out in a minute. No, maybe not. Maybe you just take these screws off and then this thing comes off from the back and then something pops out from the front. We'll see. I think they feed through a hole in the wood. So maybe it is 2 pieces. I might have to take the strings off. I probably do have to unstring it. Maybe not. Find out in a minute. You're going along with the ride just like I am, so we're learning together. And that is why this will be a long video. But that's okay. Haven't even started the clamping and the gluing yet, so you can imagine how long this thing's going to be. I'm going to have to put another battery in and be a nice big file. Alright. All the screws out, all the screws are out. Let's see what happens. Does this come apart? No, it's not coming apart. It's moving. Maybe those strings do have to come out of here. I don't know. Do they? Yeah, that might be. Okay, I'm going to shut off the video for a minute, and I'm going to take these screws out of here because you don't need to watch me unwind a string, do you? Well, maybe you do. Because wouldn't that be kind of lame to not let you watch me do? Well, you can't even see anything. Now this video is totally gay because you're watching nothing. Let me zoom back. Okay, now you can see a little more. Oh. Okay, so that's out. Well, now that I'm taking these strings out, I probably will not reuse them. That's out. That one broke. Okay. Ow! Just got jabbed by the string. Not good at all. Alright, so how do these things come apart? Maybe they unscrew? I don't know. I'm whittling it a little bit. What do they do? Oh, there's a nut on here. There's a nut on the front. So that's what the problem is. I need to undo my nuts. You gotta have a nut driver. Make sure that your nuts can come off. I'm going to shut the video off. I'm going to go find something to remove my nuts, and I will be back. Alright, I am back. Recording is on. I don't even know what size nut driver it needs. The ones I had were too small. I don't really want to mess with going upstairs to find one. There's the nut over there. You saw that I unscrewed the little screws on the back. So what you do is you just loosen the nut on the front. I'll hold the back part. Loosen the nut on the front. I don't know if there's a washer inside there. Nut comes off. Okay, let me show you. And that comes off. Does it come off all the way? And that is part of the... Okay, that's one piece. Can I zoom in on that? Maybe I can zoom in. Zoom would be better. Alright, this is kind of hard to do when you don't have a cameraman doing this stuff for you. So... there is the nut, comes off. You got a washer to protect the wood. And then I guess the whole peg comes out from behind. That's it. Just gonna go put that back together. Let's zoom out now so that you can see what the hell I'm doing. Alright, you can see all this crap on the floor, all the stuff that I'm working on. Alright, so you got the peg, and you got the nut, and the washer, and I'm going to take all the others off. It's not that expensive of a guitar. It's only really sells for... listed for $329. I bought it on sale for $350. I was happy that Guitar Sale had it on sale. Guitar Center had it on sale, so I bought it. And I never should have bought that crappy stand. That's why I'm in this position right now, because I used that stand and trusted it to support the guitar, and it didn't. So if I can save this thing for about $25 in glue and clamps and paint thinner, that will be awesome. And if I can't, then good experience. It's always fun to try, see what happens. Wow, look at that chipped wood. Ow! Getting jabbed by the wood. I'm probably going to end up sanding all that thing down afterwards. I don't know what I'm going to do. It depends how it glues together, how clean the job is. I might end up sanding. Some people might sand it now, but I'm not going to do that yet. Alright, so, whoa, just fell on the floor, on the carpet. It's kind of, I don't have a workbench since my place is a mess and I live by myself, so should have a working table, nice camera setup, but I don't. Alright, so this is on a tripod, make things a little easier. You can see all the crap. See all the crap that's over there now. Got the clamps that I showed you earlier, the screwdriver, the pen, the pegs, the whatever you call those, the tuning pegs, and I can't remember what you call those little stringy, those black stringy things that hold the string in there. So that's what I've got. I've got my my job pretty much prepped now, ready to do what I need to do. All the strings are off, and I think I've got a piece of the string stuck in my socks over here. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take all this junk, I'm going to put it in a bag so that I don't lose it and get all mixed up with what I'm doing, and then I'm going to try to get a good picture of the two pieces put together so we can see what it's going to look like when I attempt to glue everything and clamp it together. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to shut this off.